Hello everyone, this is Salgan, and in this replay I am in a T1 Heavy that I just bought today.
Time to roll out.
And this is another example of what an ace tanker can look like. At the point of this video I have unlocked everything but the biggest engine, which is around 14 or 15,000 experience if memory serves. And then there's another 27,000 experience to the M6. I do feel it's quite mobile with the second biggest engine, so I'll have to look into the M6 and the weight comparisons to see if maybe I want to skip the engine grind on this one and just go straight for the M6 and unlock it and buy it while it's on sale during this weekend, and then I can grind it a bit as well. In this video I have 7 kills I believe, and around 2800 damage. Potential damage received is around 1700. I do end up getting quite low, and actually that is probably halfway through the battle, and so it's actually a good example of what you can do as long as you keep your gun alive, because I do manage to snatch myself I think snatch up like 3 more kills after I'm basically a one-shot to anyone on the battlefield. It's down to the point where if they were just shooting HE shells at me or something like that, then I'd be in a pretty poor position, and I'd die basically. But yeah, I end up getting a Top Gun and a Steel Wall, and then also a Spartan medal. I had a tier 7 game prior to this one where I also did around 2700 damage, and I had 3 kills in that battle, and I would have thought that that was going to be the one that gave me ace tanker, since it was a higher tier battle, but it didn't, so I got it in this one instead. This is a situation where I probably should have repaired my tracks. I don't have any repair crews yet. I stayed here for way too long, but they are bouncing quite a bit, but I do get down to the point now where I'm a one-shot to anyone on the battlefield, so it's like I mentioned, a good example of if you can manage to just stay alive and snipe, you can still do a lot for your team. So enjoy the rest of the battle.
Enemy armor is damaged. Penetration. They're knocked out. We didn't even scratch them. Penetration.
I guess those two light tanks caused some confusion perhaps, but a cap, while they have a KV-1 and TD and what else in their base at this stage is never gonna happen, so it was too bad. It was a waste of light tanks, but you'll see players trying to cap way too soon in games oftentimes without really having a chance of succeeding.
Enemy armor is damaged. Penetration. Enemy armor is damaged. Enemy armor is destroyed.
Right here I'm just gonna sit and wait until my team pushes up, because they obviously have a lot more HP than I do, and hopefully I can get some spotting so I can kill off the KV-1 and the SU 85B, which I actually managed to do. I do get kills on both of them, but as I mentioned, I'm trying to be very cautious due to my low amount of HP. The SU-85B is getting spotted over there right now, and what I decided to do was just spam until he was dead. And he does disappear from my view, but the amount of players in this game that doesn't move once they've been spotted and once they've taken shots is just amazing. So I don't really care about hit percentages. I even have had some higher tier games where
They're knocked out.
there's been players that wrote in chat like, what the hell, because they couldn't understand that even though they weren't spotted they would still get hit. But that's because if you're willing to spend the amount of credits that it costs you to blind fire, then often you can rely on people to being foolish enough to stay in the same spot that they were spotted, and you can just blind fire them. But the KV-1 is occupied, so this gives me the opportunity to flank this way around and come in and shoot him from the side for an easy kill. As always, there will be a link in the description to the original replay for better quality, and you can also see the battle score on the whatplays.eu, which I'll link to in the description.